There's a very small number of kids here, so we're all adults, so I can tell an adult story and nobody's gonna get too mad about it. So I wrote this next song, I wrote this with Mick Jagger, my good friend Mick, and I tell this story so that you guys know that I know Mick Jagger. First off, that's a very important thing, that you understand that I have it like that. But so I wound up spending a lot of time with Mick, and I realized a couple things at the time, because I had sold like 15 million records, and I realized that to him that was cute, and that I was not famous at all. Like that was nothing. There was nothing in the world. I said, "Oh, that's really nice. Maybe you'll make it." And he came to see us. So it's a twofold story. He came to see me and Matchbox play in Hammerstein in London. And I mean, you gotta imagine, like, it's like royalty is there coming to watch you, and he comes back before the show, and he's hanging out, and I'm wearing this blue shiny shirt. Now I want to point out that it is the same blue shiny shirt that I now have forever as the picture of me and Mick hanging out no, don't clap yet. So he sat down next to me, and he's like, I said, "Rob, is that the shirt you're gonna wear?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh yeah, it's funny." And he proceeds to tell me a story about how one night he was at a Rod Stewart show and Rob was wearing a god-awful shirt, and being the gentleman that he is, instead of just saying, "Don't wear that shirt," he thought that the nice thing to do was to say, "Is that the shirt you're gonna wear?" Now, I'm so fucking stoked just to be talking to Mick Jagger that I can't even realize that what he's telling me is, "Don't wear that shirt." And I don't realize it until like 3 songs in. And then I realize that I look like I lost the rest of my Mexican trio band, like, that I'm not in. Like, I was just overly. But that night he had such a good time that he saw Kyle Cook, who's one of the greatest guitar players in. And he was so impressed that he wanted him to come in, and he wanted him to record on this song that I was coming in to do vocals on, that him and I had written together. And he came in and I was talking to him, and I made a comment that I could not find weed in London. And he goes, "Well, you know, Rob, if you want a guy, I can get you a guy." And I go, "Oh, do you know a guy?" And he goes like this. And I never felt so small. I was like, "Of course Mick knows a guy." Like, I can't even imagine. Like, if I want a blind, gay, one-eyed camel at 3 o'clock in the morning in London, he can find me that camel. Now that doesn't really have anything to do with this song, other than the fact that A, it's a fun story, and B, we wrote this song together during that time.